Been a while since I talked about anything, but tonight I want to catch up with some stuff that I was trying to talk about until my music invasion hit me. I hope y'all have enjoyed some of the music. I know some of it is controversial, but I have about 5 songs that I've developed, and I may develop more. It just takes a lot of time and effort to make it sound right, make it come out right. But I'll be posting some more of that maybe in the future. But tonight I'm talking about the universe. Remember, I told you about a year ago that there would be developments about our existence. But the Word, the Bible, talks about the universe. And we launched a new satellite or a new telescope called the James Webb Telescope. And the whole reason they launched that telescope was to look deeper and further into space than we've ever looked. And then sure enough, they're trying to get back there to the 13 billion year mark and see about the Big Bang Theory, because these scientists knew exactly what they'd find at the very beginning of the universe. They would first of all find that the universe had a beginning. Then they would find out what happened at the beginning and how it happened. Well, the Bible talks about the universe. I got a couple of scriptures here. For example, Luke 17:21 says that the kingdom of heaven is within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Not out in the universe, not out in the earth, but is it within you? The kingdom of heaven is within you, is what Luke says. Isaiah 34, verse 4, all the stars in the sky will be dissolved, and the heavens rolled up like a scroll. All the starry hosts will fall, like withered leaves from the vine, like shriveled figs from the fig tree. So there's coming a time where there won't be the need for a universe. Jesus claims that he is part of the Trinity, and that he was there that day that the Trinity built the universe. That's hard to believe. I mean, that's a lot of stuff out there. But it's pointing a certain direction. I can't imagine what it's going to be like when the stars fall like leaves on trees. They just disappear, I guess, into something. Now, there is a fabric in the universe. There is this fabric. And in Revelation 6:14, it says, the heavens departed like a scroll. They rolled up the scroll from both ends, and the heavens departed, is what it says there in Revelation 6, verse 14. Then Hebrews 1, verse 11, you remain, but they will wear out and perish. So in Hebrews, he's saying that God is going to remain, but the stars are going to perish. Let me see if I can get this other scripture here. Computer's kind of running slow tonight. There's this one part in here that I wanted to read. Okay, that's the Revelation. They will perish, but you remain. They will all wear out like a garment. You will roll them up like a robe, like a garment. They will be changed. You will roll them up like a robe, fabric. So we know the universe for certain is like a fabric. The earth sits in this fabric. You can call it gravity, you can call it space and time, but there's a fabric that holds all the universe together, and he says here in Hebrews 1:11, they will perish, but you remain. They will all wear out like a garment. You will roll them up like a robe. So just think, he's talking about the whole universe. He's talking about the earth, which hangs on nothing. He sits on the circle of the earth that hangs on nothing. And he can take this universe and roll it up like a garment, like a robe, and fold it and lay it down. So James Webb is out there exploring and looking around, and it looks like they have proven that the Big Bang Theory does not exist. So I've been in search trying to figure out these scientists and figure out, well, what does exist? What is going on out there? What is it all about? It's a question. Where did it start and how did it start? Well, James Webb found that it's perfect out there where it supposedly started, where the Big Bang occurred and sent the solar systems in flight. But they're perfect solar systems. They were supposed to appear a certain way, being that close to the Big Bang, and they don't appear that way. They appear perfect, just like our solar system. So it says the Big Bang Theory is out the window. It doesn't mean anything anymore. Darwin's theory is out the window. It doesn't mean anything anymore. Because scientists have understood with the collider, particles, atoms and molecules, and quasars, and all of the other things that they have found, and the quantum entanglement that they have found. And I've done a lot of research on this, and it's just hard for me to believe that the quantum entanglement basically holds everything together. And the key to quantum entanglement is information. Something is feeding information, not only in our bodies, through DNA, but through the universe. So then the question comes to consciousness and reality. What is consciousness and what is reality? If the universe is actually conscious and aware of everything going on, which it is, and I can prove that through the atoms and the molecules and the property that makes them up or spinning, and creates a tree or a rock or a human or a chimpanzee or a zebra. Information in the DNA is what's creating it to be what it is. So if that's the truth, I can see how God could make the universe collapse, or he could roll it up like a garment. just a bunch of spinning molecules that hold together whatever it is that it represents, that the instructions are for it to be. So that is some of the findings of the James Webb telescope. You can Google that and look that up, but God talks about it in the Bible. And I find it interesting. I'll get back on some of the promises if y'all wanted me to keep going on this. I've got some more to talk about. And I got some more music that's coming up. I may just play Christian music in this group. If you want to hear my other music, let me know. I don't know when I'm going to be creative in that way or get excited about something to write about. But I'll let you know. But this universe of ours is very interesting. And we're going to find some more answers now with the James Webb telescope. They're sending up other telescopes in the future to even learn more. And they feel like they found a planet that has a red dwarf star instead of a sun, but has water on it, and they also depicted lights, they think, on this planet that's 10 times the size of the Earth. So these things interest me because God talks about them in the Bible, and if you want to know more about them, let me know. If you don't want me to talk about it no more, I'll get back on the promises. Hope y'all have a great week. See you later.
I've seen the dark, I walked the storm, felt the cold where hope was torn. But in the silence, soft and low, I hear a voice. The shadows know it's not a dream, not just a sigh. It's in the stars, the endless sky.
There is a place where the tears all dry, where love never fades and you never say goodbye, where the broken mend and the lost are found, where peace like a river is all around. Oh, I believe, now I can see there is a place and it waits for me.
I've seen a light in someone's eyes when they forgave and love survived. I've heard it in a mother's song, a whisper that we all belong. It's not a tale to ease the pain, it's written deep in every name. There is a place where the hearts don't break, where time stands still on a crystal lake, where the air is grace and the soul runs free, where we are all who we're meant to be. Oh, I believe, now I can see there is a place and it waits for me. Maybe it's closer than we know, in every kindness we let show, in every prayer, in every song, a piece of heaven all along. There is a place beyond the pain, where joy pours down like summer rain, where golden fields go on, and night is gone, and fear is gone. Oh, I can it wait for me? I will sing of your love forever, Lord. With my lips I'll make your faithfulness known. Through every age your mercy endures. You build the heavens, you reign on your throne. Your promise stands forever, David's line will never fade. The Holy One of Israel, your word cannot be swayed. Your promise stands forever, from the rising to the setting sun. The crown belongs to Jesus, the eternal chosen one. Skies praise you for what you have done. Who is like you, Lord, in all the earth? You rule the raging sea, the storms obey. You call the mountains forth at birth. Your promise stands forever, David's line will never fade. The Holy One of Israel, your word cannot be swayed. Your promise stands forever, from the rising to the setting sun. The crown belongs to Jesus, the eternal chosen one. Righteousness and justice are the foundation of your throne. Love and truth go before you, we are never alone. Blessed are the people who walk in your light. They rejoice in your name, Lord, all through the night. Your promise stands forever. Your promise stands forever. The crown belongs to Jesus, the eternal chosen one. The long and winding road still calls me home each day. Though the faces change and the signs have aged, I still know the way. The love I lost in time still sings in minor keys, like a song I wrote but never played, that drifts across the breeze. But I passed that old cafe where we used to laugh and hide. Now the windows close at noon, but I still go inside. Hey babe, I hear your melody in the quiet hum of destiny. Let it be, oh let it be, but don't forget what it meant to me. Some say that time moves fast, but I feel every beat, every hello, every sweet goodbye, still echo in my feet. So I keep walking on through the quiet and the fray. Though yesterday is gone, it's still on my way. If you see me down that road, smile and let me stay. I'm just a voice that once believed and still believes today.